Thanks everyone. It's great to be in Southern California. I wouldn't miss this, and we've done these at the Oklahoma City and Tulsa locations, and I think everybody's really excited about the new product. And I want you to take away a couple things today, but one thing I want you to take away is the word simplify. We as a company are simplifying our product line. We're actually going to cut some SKUs. Because we want to make it a great experience for the customer, and we want to simplify the journey. And we're going to talk about that this morning. So I think our first 5 models that are coming out, I think you'll be very interested and intrigued by what you see, I hope. And with that, we'll get going. A couple housekeeping notes I want to start with. Everybody is aware that it's up to $700 off right now with the Tempur-Pedic. That does not include the new models. That's on the current models. Okay. That started May 6th. It goes all the way till June 3rd. And your Stearns and Fosters are up to $1,000 off. So does anybody have any questions on the current promotions? And I know it is being nationally advertised because I've been in prime time in my hotel in the evening and seen it on the local news at 10 o'clock. So we are getting some good placement, and hopefully it's going to drive customers through the door. So with that said, our agenda, why change, is because the customer demands it. Like I talked about on the journey, the customers demand we change. The retail mattress shopping has become a little bit fragmented with confusion, and that's why we're trying to simplify the journey. We're going to talk about innovation and superiority on the outside and the inside, and always on the line. We're going to talk about our new products. They're called Adapt and Pro Adapt. And then we're going to talk about something that brings a smile to my face. It's been a long time coming. Our new Good, Better, Best adjustable base program, totally revamped. I often say that our old bases had good functionality, but they were kind of like antiques. So we have upped our game a lot with the Ease bases, the Ergo, and the Ergo Extend. We'll go over all those. And last but not least, we'll talk about a simplified pillow program. We as a company at one time had about 20 different pillows. We're taking those down to about 4 or 5. Maybe 6 in some areas, but we'll talk about the new pillows. What I'd like you to do right now is, I know Luis has provided pens and paper on your tables. I want you to think about Tempur-Pedic in its current state, and I want you to think of some of the benefits that Tempur-Pedic offers, and I want you to write down those. I'll give you one hint and let you brainstorm on this. But one that comes to mind for me is adaptability. So with that said, we're going to take a few minutes and just write down some of the notes and what Tempur-Pedic benefits mean to you. Who would like to go first? Who has something good that's a Tempur-Pedic benefit right now? Somebody said it's cool. The Breeze collection would be cool. No pressure points. Very good.
Health benefits.
Health benefits. Yep. Contouring, conforming. Good. Better sleep.
For breakfast.
Spiffs. Waking up in the morning and feeling fabulous. Absolutely. So. No motion transfer, that's a huge benefit, yes. Conforms to your body. How about proprietary material? Yeah. Yeah, we, the material itself, we have forms today. You're probably familiar with the high density, which is HD, ES, which is extra soft, our original Tempur material. We are coming out. I'm going to introduce a new one today that's in these new beds. It's been 5 years in the making. It's a real special material too that we're going to introduce. But so all those are good answers. Proprietary material is our favorite because
We all know that it takes 4 days to make a Tempur bed, and that material it goes through a lot of processes. And unlike other regular commodity memory foams, Tempur material is special, and that's truly what sets us apart from some of the other competitors. But with that said, good job. We're going to talk about the journey, and we're going to talk about simplification once again. But I want to talk about why customers don't buy when they come in your stores. This is something Luis and I have completed. It's called Retail Edge, and we learned a lot in this. And when I say, when you come into a store now, if they don't buy, usually it's because they have a bad experience. That's probably the main reason. They're confused. And when they leave your store, if they don't buy from you, what do you think they're going to do?
Competitively shop.
They're going to go to the competition, or they're going to do one other thing. They're going to get on that internet, aren't they? So yeah, we have to make sure that they have a positive experience and a good shopping experience when they come into the Mathis stores. So here are some of the reasons that we came up with why customers don't buy when they come in. Information they are given is not helpful for making the purchase. Sales associates did not provide a positive experience. It's not easy to find what they are looking for. Could not trust the sales associate, and the shopping experience is not pleasant. So notice one thing that's not on there is price. Price is not on there. It's all about the experience. It's all about simplification. So during that journey, you might want to be ready with a card here. Within 1 year, blank percentage of consumers who start shopping for a mattress make a purchase. Now, who wants to raise their, do we need to draw a card? Okay. Thank you, Luis.
Right. Everybody got the cards in there? Here we go. We have Alvaro.
100%, a lot lower. And don't feel bad. Every session we've given, they've guessed really, really high on this. So.
Maybe somebody else. You can phone a friend. 10%.
That's a little low.
That's a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think middle.
Think middle.
You want to see the answer? Okay. This, like I said, this has been surprising. Within 1 year, only 41% of consumers who start shopping for a mattress make a purchase. Yeah. So that is that surprising to you? Yeah. Yeah.
And Bill, let's have Mia come up to the wheel.
All right, Mia.
Yeah.
Man up, man away, right here. No, that's Vanna White. This is Vanna White. I'll be Pat Sager.
And there is a Tempur-Pedic mattress here too, so this is exactly.
All right, congratulations, Mia.
We're gonna talk you guys up today. We got Starbucks.
Very good. So as we continue on that consumer journey, with 41% of consumers who start shopping for a mattress actually make a purchase, they're going to experience a 224-day average mattress shopping journey. So that's a long time. So what happens during this journey is Mr. and Miss Jones, they wake up with back pain. They make the bed in the morning and see two big dips in the bed, and they realize it's time to buy a new mattress. They go to a social function, and their friends just bought a new Tempur-Pedic, and that triggers, well, we need to get a new bed ourselves. So a lot of things like that trigger the journey, and on average, it takes 224 days to complete that journey. So that's a long time. So once again, it is a longer shopping journey. I guess a lot of people procrastinate when it comes to buying a mattress. So the number one reason shoppers drop out is due to high pressure sales associates. Remember, we're in a day and time where they want a good experience. They want the experience simplified, and that's what we're trying to do as a company. And as my friend from Del Zecchi would say, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So one thing that I've learned in this business for a long time ago, after almost 28 years in this business, a manager of mine told me years ago, people buy from people they like and trust. And I've always taken that to heart, and I've always taken that to the bank, because it's such a true statement. People buy from people they like and trust. So let's go a little bit on that timeline, our innovation timeline. Luis, let's do another question here. You want to draw? And
Let's see. Rosie.
Rosie? Okay.
The bling lady, it says on the card.
Rosie, what year, and we just had an anniversary last year, what year did Tempur-Pedic start selling mattresses over the internet? And you can phone a friend on this. Like I said, we had the legacy bed last year, and it was an anniversary. So what anniversary would that have been? And do the math. No.
Rosie.
Yeah. No. 92. Ding, 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 ding. Congratulations. All right. Well, we started in 1992. As you know, we celebrated our 25-year anniversary last year. But our innovation timeline actually started when our founder, Bobby Trussell, brought the material over from Europe, and they played around with it. That was 1989. 1992 was our one-year anniversary. That's when we started selling to the public. So 1997, we had our first adjustable bed. 1998, we were recognized by NASA. 2006, we introduced the HD material, and that's not high definition, that's high density. What is that? 2009, we did what? Yeah, we introduced the cloud. That was right after the recession, 2007, 2008. The cloud really kept our business alive. What's that? 2012, Breeze. Yep. So that was another a good line. 2014, we had Oslo, and what's the zipper stand for?
Easy refresh.
Yep, Easy Refresh covers. Yes, very good. 2015, we had the Tempur-Flex. Mathis does very good with this product. Gives you a little bit more mobile mattress, easier to move around. And that brings us to 2018, while we're here today to unveil the new products. So that's sort of a timeline of where we've been as a company. And Luis, was it 4 years ago, we acquired a little company called Sealy along that journey. Yeah, so it's been quite the journey. So with that said, let's move right along. Introducing the first ever removable washable cooling cover. So it is a cover that is very cool to the touch. Customers really like and gravitate toward this cover. So we're going to talk about our first removable and washable cooling cover. And that's part of the Smart Climate dual cover system. So, and what we're examining now are what's called the Pro Adapts, and we'll get into them in a little bit more in depth here in just a minute. But the part of the Smart Climate dual cover system is the state-of-the-art cooling cover. Like I said, it's cool to the touch to help you fall asleep faster. Last about 30 to 45 minutes to help you fall asleep faster. And then the athletic inspired inner panel. Now, athletic inspired inner panel is very moisture wicking, very breathable, very stretchable. A lot of what we've compared it to. Ladies, have you ever heard of the Lululemon, the stretch pants? Yeah. They're very athletic apparel, very comfortable to wear. I know when she does events, there's lines around the door. Her product is so popular. But what this material does, like I said, very moisture wicking, very stretchable. It makes it easier for the customer to move around on these beds too. And it works with the state-of-the-art cooling cover. And here's a picture of that. As soon as you unzip the cover, you can see that that athletic-inspired inner panel. And we'll do some hands-on here in a little bit and let you touch it and pull it and play around with it. But that's the athletic-inspired inner panel. And here's the cooling touch. You'll notice that. Whoops. There you go. The world's first removable machine washing cooling cover. Now you can wash this with detergent, tumble dry on low heat. Here's where I want to stress. There is nothing applied or there's nothing treated on this cover. That's very important. That is a turn-off to customers. So this is nothing, there's no phase change in this. There's nothing applied or nothing treated on this cover. And that can be a negative for a customer. So there's no phase change. What makes this cover special, it's crafted from an ultra-high molecular yarn that it moves heat away from the body. And if you'll see under the microscope there, that is the yarn. A good analogy I can use for this, when you go home and you're in your kitchen, whether you have granite, marble, formica, whatever type of countertop that you may have, when you first touch it, it's very cool to the touch. The same way with this cover, everything is in the yarn. So it's basically physics versus chemistry. But the main thing is this cover is not treated or applied. And the 360 zipper that goes around, if you'll notice, the zipper, it's patterned after North Face or Patagonia. It's very trendy, very easy to use. A lot of people said you could just stick your finger in here and pull it around, but it goes all the way around. So we improved the design on the zipper as well. So that is the cooling cover. Now, does anybody have? I know this question comes up. Does anyone, well, Bill, these are cold. How does it compare to the Breeze? Does anybody have that question? Yeah. Well, the Breeze, remember, is all-night cooling. It's for hot sleepers. And about 48% of the guests that come into Mathis are hot sleepers. It's about 1 out of every 2. So remember, there's 3 layers of cooling in the Breeze to help you fall asleep and stay cool all night long. It's tested for up to 7 hours. This is just initial cooling in our new beds. That's very cool to the touch, and it's to help you fall asleep faster. It lasts about 30, 45 minutes. Any questions on the new cooling cover? Y'all good? We'll let you feel it here in a minute. So like I mentioned, physics versus chemistry, nothing treated, nothing applied. But wait, there's more. And the OxyClean guy, we perfected a new Tempur material. And that new Tempur material is our most pressure relieving material ever. Introducing the Tempur APR material, and that does not stand for annual percentage rate. This is our new advanced pressure relief material. These are in the Pro Adapt beds. This material is going to be around a 6-pound density, so it's in between our HD and our regular Tempur material. But the best way to describe it, I guess, is when you've laid on Tempur-Pedic beds in the past and the reaction time is slower, it's like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. This is a much faster reaction time, and like I said, it's our most pressure relieving material ever. So this is a new layer that's in our new Pro Adapt beds, and the superiority claims on this is the best at minimizing motion transfer, up to 2 times more pressure relieving power, the only mattress that precisely adapts to your weight, shape, and temperature. And with that said, we're going to move right into our beds with the Adapt series. But I think it's time for another question, huh, Luis?
Let's do it.
Do you have one in mind?
I'm gonna say, okay, just making sure you guys are paying attention. How many times, this is the question that we'll pick somebody, how many times is the new Tempur APR more pressure relieving than our current material? We're gonna pick somebody first.
All right. How many times more pressure relief is our new Tempur APR material?
2 times, there you go. All right, Lord, come on up. Good job. Here we go. Thanks.
Congratulations. All right. Moving right along, Tempur Adapt series, $19.99. Okay, these are your 2 starting beds right now. You might be familiar with our last beds that were in this price range. Were called the Prima. Much improved over the Prima. I like to think, I always teach top-down selling because it's easier to roll a rock down a hill than it is uphill. But let's face it, if a guest came in and was wanting to spend $1,000 to $1,500, it's hard to get them up to that Prima sometimes because it not only the looks, but it wasn't a wow factor at $2,000, even though it was a Tempur-Pedic. I think you're going to have a much easier time increasing your tickets with the new Adapt series than you've had in the past. Because what we've done is we've added a layer to the profile. It's now an 11-inch profile. And we've got the Cool to the Touch cover also. You notice this is not a removable, washable cover, but it does have the Cool to the Touch cover. And it comes in 2 versions. It comes in a medium and a medium hybrid. So very simple for the customer to understand. The regular traditional Tempur feel with the medium, and the Tempur hybrid is also in a medium feel, but it's easier for the guests to move around on. So very simple. You got a medium and you got a medium hybrid with the Cool to the Touch cover. So these are our opening new models, and you can see one of them is on a low profile right here, and then the medium hybrid is right here in a king. But we're about to do hands-on, and you can experience these for yourself. Very simple feels, and that's the way we intended to do. But it is a big step up from our old Prima beds. So easy enough, medium and medium hybrid at $19.99 price points.
Hey guys, really quick.
Go ahead.
One thing that I want to stress on this is that always keep in mind that name Adapt, because that's going to be coming up a lot, and we really want to make sure that we stress to the customer that notion that these beds are the most adapted beds on your floor, and we really want to make sure that pressure relief is the key that we're talking about. So kind of keep that in mind.
Yes, you got
Is
some
that
questions?
Is that $19.90 for a queen or a Kelp?
That's a queen mat price. Yep.
What makes it a hybrid?
It had, like the Flex, Richard. It has the individually wrapped coils. Yeah. Any other questions on the adapts? So, now let's move up for only $800 more in the queen mattress, $27.99. These are my faves, and like I said, more bang for your buck at the $27.99 price point. These are the new Tempur Pro Adapt series, and they've got all the bells and whistles. So it's going to be an easier step from $19.99 up to $27.99 with the Pro Adapt series. Kyle, would you tell us what firmnesses they come in?
Soft, medium, and firm.
Soft, medium, and firm. Very, very simple, okay? We have a soft, which is a darker blue. We have a medium, which is a lighter blue, and we stick with the contour orange for the firm. So the guests have 3 different choices, and I am able to tell you today that I got clearance from the OKC group, management group. We do have a Pro Adapt hybrid that is going to be Mathis approved that's coming out mid-June. So there is actually a 4th bed that is not ready yet on this Pro Adapt series. So we're going to concentrate on the 3 that you have in the room today, which is a soft, medium, and a firm. On these, you're going to get the new advanced pressure relief in all of them, okay? It's our most advanced pressure relief Tempur material ever. You're also going to get the Smart Climate Dual Cover System. That's the removable washable, the world's first removable washable cool cover, okay? With the athletic inspired fabric underneath, and the removable washable design with our patented 360 cover comes on all these. So basically you're getting 2 more benefits with this: the advanced pressure relief cover and the Smart Climate Dual Cover System in a firm, a medium, and a soft. And here in a few minutes I'll let you lay down on these, and they did a great job on differentiating the feels. They are firm, medium, and soft. So it's not one of those mattresses at $27.99 where they all feel the same. There's a great difference in feel. So with that said, I am going to move my computer, and we can divide up in groups. I would like a group to start on the orange and then work their way to the soft. A group start on the soft and work their way to the firm. And then a group start on the 2 Adapt beds, the 1999 beds. And we're going to take about 10 to 15 minutes and let you experience these. Yes, sir.
On the 3 different cover levels, are they going to have the same profile?
The same profile. Good question. Yeah, it's a 12-inch profile. Yes. And the Supremes. If it had a last name of Prima or it had a last name Supreme, these are the new replacements for those. So I have to ask, did everybody feel the differentiation in feels? Yeah, they did a nice job with that. Once again, it's color coordinated. So the dark blue is going to be the softest. The lighter, the darker blue is the softest. The lighter blue is medium. The Medium Pro Adapt, that is my favorite. I'm sure hopefully everybody has a favorite. And then the orange, sticking to the contour line, is going to be the firmest. So that's still an easy way to remember these. But I want to draw another name, and I've got a question for you. Fred, who's the lucky winner?
That is Holly Jessup.
Oh, it's a winner.
I knew it.
Come on, Holly. Coming up.
All right, Holly.
She's gonna get the mattress. Here goes your mattress.
What are the two main differences from the Adapt to the Pro Adapt?
The two main differences
Mhm.
from the Adapt.
You can ask a friend.
Go ahead. Shut up. Sure.
Should I answer for her?
Yeah.
You can help her. She's phoning a friend.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Say it. No.
Me, advanced
Okay,
pressure
that's
relief.
APR is one.
Climate dual cover system.
There you go.
Oh, yes.
Booyah!
All right. She phoned.
I get to sleep on it every other day, okay?
She phoned a good friend.
Yeah.
That's it on it. The
Come on, Holly, get us the
yep.
mattress!
All right.
Here goes the mattress.
The luckiest person in the store. Come on, Holly, go for it!
Mattress. Come on, go again. Go.
There you go. Come on, Holly.
All right, Holly.
Congratulations, Holly. Good job.
Oh.
Also, I wanted to, I don't think everybody got to see when we were on these, but this is the athletic inspired inner panel, which I was able to stretch, and it goes right back into place. What this, a benefit of this is you went up to the mattress room and sometimes you saw wrinkles on covers. This is not only going to help the customer move around a lot better on this new material, but it's also going to, the presentation or the looks are going to be much more improved because you're not going to get the wrinkles and everything. Another thing that I can sit here with a smile on my face and tell you, since there is no phase change material on these mattresses where something is treated and applied because we're using molecular yarn now, this is less apt to show the dirt as something treated in the past because our floor model covers got dirty fairly quickly. Now, it's less apt to show dirt. It's also less apt to snag too, and it's going to keep its shape. You'll notice these aren't wrinkled, so it is. They did a real nice job on the covers too. So those are two takeaways from the covers. So less apt to show dirt, and it's going to keep its shape a lot better. So I don't know where I put my clicker. I laid it down somewhere.
His clicker.
From a
I
friend.
found it. On a friend. Yep. All right. So here we go. We're going to complete the sleep system. And like I said, I think Luis will agree that this is one of my favorite parts because Mathis has totally embraced this. You're going to have a good, better, best on these. We're still waiting on a couple, Barry, but you're going to have a true good, better, best now. And we've really updated these, and we're going to go through them. So your first base that you're going to have, which we've really not been competitive in the past, is the upgraded Ease Power Base. This is your starting model, and it's I believe Mathis's price is $1 more on this. It's $800 for the twin extra long. But what we've done with this one is we've added a zero gravity preset. We've also added a flat button. It's still a wireless remote, all for that low price. We've improved the fabric durability, zero clearance. Okay, you can set this thing on the floor and it'll still work, and that's on all three of the new power bases. Here's one that's been very popular in these meetings. It's got adjustable legs. Okay, there. If you'll notice when you look at these, Luis, maybe you could come and point these out. They come in increments of 3-inch increments up to 9 inches. It's going to come standard with a 9-inch leg. But if your drivers get out to a home now and they want to go lower, which most of them do, all they have to do is unscrew a 3-inch section, and they have a lower bed. So the adjustable bed, the adjustable legs have been a big hit, and it's on all 3 models. So.
And it also could go 3 inches higher as well. So if somebody wants a 12-inch leg, they could just get in touch with us and get that.
And that's the max you can go. Anything higher than that is not warranty. Okay. So comes standard with 9-inch legs, and you can adjust them. And then if you wanted to add one more section, you could. That's the only way you can keep it under warranty. But some great new features with our Ease Power Base and the price point itself. Now, this is all 3 of these. Yes, sir.
So are you saying you can put those on a platform?
You could, yes. Yeah.
And I would just kind of just like words that putting caution up there. Just make sure that the platform or whatever bed that we put them on, it actually holds the weight. The base is going to be about a couple hundred pounds. Plus the weight of the mattress, plus the weight of the bodies on top. So just make sure that the weight is good.
Yeah. Make sure you adhere to the Mathis guidelines on that, please.
With headboard brackets.
The headboard brackets are available with all 3. It does not come with it. Yeah.
What is the clearance without the legs?
The clearance without the legs, you would just measure from the bottom brace down to the floor or to the top of the mattress.
It's like it's about 7 inches or so.
There you go. Thanks, Luis. Yep. That's a first. They're, technically they're all 0 clearance because you can put them on the floor. So.
Well, the thickness of the base itself.
Yeah, and that's going to vary from the Ergo to the Ease to the Ergo to the Ergo Extend. It's going to vary. So. All right. Any more questions on the Ease? Once again, all 3 of these bases that I'm going to talk about are good under any Sealy product, any Stearns product, or any Tempur product. They're all fire tested with all of them. We're going to 3 bases total. There is no more R7s or R4s. These are the 3 bases for Tempur Sealy. So that makes it easy. So just 3 bases. Here we go with the Tempur Ergo. Now this is your old Ergo Plus. And you can see we've added lots of features to this one versus the old Plus. A 2-zone massage, USB ports on each side, and let's see if we can. Am I raising one? That's me? Yeah. Now the USB ports, there's 2 on each side, and as I'm raising this head right here, the USB ports are raising with it. So we put these USB ports underneath if you can see my hand, where my hand is. So when the cord's going up, it's going up with you, so it doesn't get tangled inside a bed frame or anything. So.
Shoulder length, so that's where it's going to be.
Yep.
On the bottom panel.
Are the remotes battery or charge?
They're battery.
Okay.
Yeah, USB ports on each side. Great feature too, even on the $12.99 model, is the underbed lighting. And there we go. We got some underbed lighting going on. Works great as a night light. And you'll notice these remotes are very ergonomically designed with the light button right where your thumb goes. So if you have to hit it in the middle of the night, it's very easy to find. We've also the snore button. We've also put that in a spot right in the center of the remote, where it's also easy to touch. So 4 presets, and these presets are customizable. Okay. Once again, it comes with the same legs, the same adjustable legs, 0 clearance, and we're going to increase the weight capacity on this one from 650 to 700. Luis, anything else to add on the Tempur Ergo? Does that cover it?
I think biggest thing to remember is that this replaces the Ergo Plus at $12.99. Now you have massage at $12.99 before you even have it. So it's a great step up, especially if somebody's thinking about just the ease base for $7.99 instead of jumping into a $19.99 with massage. Now you have that more simple step up for $12.99.
That's a queen price?
Pardon?
Queen price?
That's queen price, correct?
Okay.
Yep. So now we're going to move up into the Ergo Extend. This was previously known as the Ergo Premier. Now the Ergo Extend, you notice we did not raise the price. It's still $19.99, and the key features on this are the perfect seat. Now let me explain that perfect seat a little bit. When you get the Ergo Extend, you will notice when the head comes up, it separates up to 8 inches, and it lifts the guest completely straight up. We call this avoiding the taco effect. When you were sitting straight up on our old bases, it would almost taco you where it was difficult to breathe. The perfect seat lifts you straight up at a position is more like a chair position, where it's easier to breathe and opens those airwaves. So those of us that have maybe a little bit of a stomach, you're not going to get the taco effect with the perfect seat. You'll notice the beautiful deck-on-deck design. It looks like a piece of furniture. They did a nice job on the deck-on-deck design. And the passive pillow tilt. There is no button for the pillow tilt. It comes up with the head of the base. This allows you to sit up straight and raises your neck without the assistance of a pillow or pillows. So that is the passive pillow tilt. Once again, you have USB ports on each side, underbed lighting, 4 presets, adjustable legs, the zero clearance. And we're going to, on the weight capacity on this one, we're going to go all the way up to 850, I believe. Yeah, 850 on this one. So lots of new features on this one. And I have to tell you, too, that it's very easy to customize these positions. These are all set at industry standards. So if your guest doesn't like the zero gravity position, there's 4 presets. There's a snore feature, a TV watching position, a 0G, and then the star is for your favorite. If you don't like these positions, all you have to do is get it in the position that you feel best, hold it, and let it flash. It's about 5 seconds, and that'll customize the position for you. Yes, sir, in the back. This one is a wall hugger, correct. The other 2 are not, yeah. So, did everybody get that on the 4 customizable positions? Yes, sir.
Those customized positions, you be able to program and do it on the other base as well, or just this one?
It comes on the Ergo and the Ergo Extend. Yep. Yep.
Can you go back to the last one?
Pardon?
Can you go back to the last
Sure.
clip?
Hey guys, also really quick.
Okay, thank you.
Ergo to the Ergo Extend, the step-ups are going to be more based on the comfort of the customer. So they're really going to be comfort value step-ups that we're going to have to talk about with the customer. From the massage, you go from a 2-motor massage on the Ergo to a 4-motor massage on the Ergo Premier. Okay, so you're going to be able to get more of a intense massage at lower levels. So it's not going to be as noisy as before. And Bill said that perfect seat option is really going to be, I think, a game changer because, again, to avoid that taco effect that sometimes we get with the regular bases, it's now going to put you in a much more perfect seat. So it's going to be more ergonomically sound for the body.
When you say 4 motors, is that on the split base?
It's on a queen.
On a queen?
On a queen, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's new.
Yeah, so you get 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom.
So that's what increases the weight limit.
That's what increases also the weight limit.
Okay.
As well.
Right.
We did go away from the app, so we don't have the app of the Ergo Premier. We just saw that not a lot of folks were we're downloading that app enough to kind of keep her around. So instead of having that, we kind of put more of a value to stuff that maybe people could use for.
So, any questions? I want to show you one other feature that's that we haven't mentioned that's not on the board here. There is a child lock on the Ergo and the Ergo Extend. So if you have a customer that uses, oh, my kids will just tear it up, you can child lock these. We've also had some comments over the past couple weeks too that if you're on a busy Saturday or a busy Sunday and you've got kids running around the showroom, you can lock the bases so they can't play with them. Anyway, to put the child lock on, you simply hold the head up and the foot up button down together at once. It's about 5 seconds and it'll start flashing. And you just release, and you cannot move this bed, okay? To unlock it, you do the opposite. You hold the head and the foot down together for about 5 seconds. The massage light will flash, and that unlocks the base. So very simply, to lock it, hold the head up, foot up button together for about 5 seconds. To unlock it, hold the foot up, foot down button together for about 5 seconds, and that unlocks it. So yes.
That's on all bases?
That's on the Ergo and the Ergo Extend.
Okay.
Yep, not on the E's. So that's a pretty cool feature there with the child lock. So I think it's time to spin the wheel again.
Yeah.
So you want to draw a name?
Yeah. We got about 4 or 5 minutes to get.
Ralph, where's Ralph?
Come on, Ralphie.
All right, Ralph. Where's Ralph? All right, Ralph. Here's the question. What 2 common features on our new adjustable line are common in all 3 models? On all of them.
On all of them?
Uh-huh.
Zero gravity button and zero.
Yep, that works. Yep.
Good job, Ralph.
Yep. Look at it.
Come on, Ralph, get the mattress. Get the mattress.
Congratulations, Ralph. All right.
Well,
Does everybody
will get
like
it
the new
eventually.
Good, Better,
will get it
Best
eventually.
Ergos?
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very good, very good. All right, let's complete the journey. We're right on time here. As I mentioned at the start of this, simplification is key with the new line, not only with the mattresses, the new adjustables, but last but not least are the pillows. Now, Mathis, you're going to get 3 new pillows, and you're going to keep the Cloud Dual Breeze Cooling. That is a very successful pillow for Mathis. So we're simplifying this journey as well. As I mentioned, in the past we had up to 20 pillows. We had neck pillows. We had all kinds of contouring pillows, and probably only 4 or 5 of them ever sold. But this new program you're going to see is very, very nice. We have a low, medium, and a high. And I'm happy to tell you today that these pillows are directed only at sleep shop and furniture store channels. So you're not going to be able to go to Bed Bath & Beyond or the internet and find these pillows. They'll have different pillows. So these are strictly for furniture and sleep shop channel. So it'd be less apt to have them cross shop with a customer say, well, I went to Bed Bath & Beyond, and well, they're going to have completely different pillows now. They're not going to be able to have the same pillows you do. So everybody likes that. So here is the new pillows. And once again, you're going to see how simple this really is. We have a low profile, and these are queen price points. They come in queen and king. These are available in queen and king. We have a low profile. Its target customer is for stomach sleepers and smaller frames. The key features are two thin Tempur-ES sleeves with Tempur-ES shredded feel. Removable washable cooling cover, comes in queen and king size. Once again, the queen price is $149. I believe the king's $189. Okay, yeah. So that's the low profile. Then we move to the medium profile. Notice the same price point. Notice the same removable washable cooling cover. Its target customer is a medium profile for back sleepers and medium frames. Key features are a 1/2 inch of micro cushion and a 1/2 inch molded ES material, extra soft material, with a Tempur-ES shredded feel. Once again, available in queen and king at a low, medium, and then we turn to a high profile, which is also $149. This is for larger frames, and it's 100% molded Tempur-ES material, and once again, removable washable cover. So those are your 3 new pillows.
We have time with the drawing for the free Tempur-Pedic.
We're going to let Luis draw a turn, and this is what it is. You don't have to answer a question, guys. We're running out of time. So he's going to draw for a free mattress.
Free mattress.
Here we go.
There we go.
Okay, Tempur-Pedic.
Here you go.
And the winner is folks, thank you. I mean, if there's any area in the store we want to be the best in, it's mattresses. My compliments how we're all doing with that.
Thanks, everyone.